there, welcome to the channel or welcome back. My name is Angela. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping in. If you've been hanging out with me here in my sewing room for a while, I'm so glad that you're back. Today I'm going to share with you guys my sewing plans for the month of September. If that sounds interesting, stick around. If you've been hanging out with me this summer, then you know it's kind of been a year of quilting here in my sewing room. I am wrapping up the quilting activities and I'm getting back to garment sewing starting tomorrow, September 1st. I'm recording this on August 31st, wrapping up a good month and looking forward to some changes, getting back into garment sewing. And specifically, I've got two things I'm going to be working on during September. I'm going to share with you what those two things are. Let's jump in. First and foremost, I am going to be participating in Project Dress-A-Girl again this year. I've done it a couple of years in the past, and as we go forward in this video and I share with you what I'm working on, what my plans are this year, I'll pop in little pictures of the dresses I've done in years past in case you're interested in seeing that. I do have a few patterns that I'm kind of tossing around, and I am going to show you. I have everything laid out on my sewing table, which is right behind you. So I'm going to turn the camera around here in just a moment and show you what my tentative plans are for the project this year. I am going to do at least 2 dresses and I'm hoping for 3 or 4. We'll kind of see how the month goes. And the second project that I'm going to be doing this year is a skirt. This was a request, kind of sort of a request from a viewer to do a tutorial on a new look skirt, and I'm going to share that with you guys once we turn the camera around. Let's go ahead and do it now. So here we are over at the sewing table, and I've kind of got everything spread out a little bit in piles. This is the pattern that I used for Dress-A-Girl last year, and it turned out really, really well. I did 3 dresses using that pattern, and I actually had cut out a 4th dress, but did not get around to sewing it up. So I've got it here. It's ready and waiting for me, and I've got this really cute fabric. It reminds me of like 1970s or 60s, like Partridge Family or something like that. It's so cute with the colors and the waves and the flowers. So I will do that, and then I will use this solid orange to do pockets. So I just did the basic dress here, but I did not do, it calls for rickrack trim. I didn't do that, just straight, no trim. And I did the pockets in contrasting color last year. So I'll do the pockets in this orange, which should look really cute and kind of marry in with these little daisy flowers here. So that one is a for sure thing. And another for sure thing, I am going to, using this same McCall's M6262 pattern, make another one out of this fabric here. I made this exact dress out of this fabric last year, and I had enough fabric left over that I can get a second dress out of, and it's ready to be cut out. So, and then the pockets will be in this pink color, which looks cute with that. Then I am going to branch out a little bit this year and try a new pattern. This is one that I downloaded from Thoughtful Creativity. I think her name is Elisa, if I'm not mistaken. I'll correct that if I got that wrong. This is a free pattern. It's just a simple A-line dress. I'll bring it in closer for you with a cute little ruffle there at the bottom. And I'm hoping that I have enough of this fabric, which I also used last year for the McCall's dress. I should have enough fabric to do this, and if I have to do the ruffle in a contrast like pink or something like that, I can do that. And same with this mint green, pink and white fabric. This is left over from one of my dresses last year. I'm hoping that I can squeeze out 2 dresses. I think I should be able to. And if I have time, let me sneak around here. And let's put this to the side for now. Oh, this is the pattern that I used 3 years ago, the first time I did Project Dress a Girl, and it came out really cute. This was a cute dress. So I pulled that pattern out in case I wanted to use it. I kind of went scrounging through my fabric stash because with no Joann's anymore, there's nowhere to go peruse for fabric in person. So I had these two, this purple and pink with the little like fairy tale swirls, I think it looks like, and it has a little sparkle to it. Not a lot, but it does have a little sparkle. I don't know if that's showing up on the camera. But I thought that those might make cute dresses, and I have enough yardage of these to do some larger sizes. So if I have time, I will do that with those. And then maybe I'll do something with this orange gingham here, which is so cute. I think this might be cuter as a little dress than a larger one. I'm not sure. Jury's still out on that. I'll make my decision later. Kind of really depends on how far I get with these other dresses here. They do sew up really quick though. Then the other thing I'm going to work on is new Look N6676. It's a skirt pattern. I'm going to do view A, which is the top one here, just simply because I don't care for that little like swag, or what, not a swag, but I'm not sure what to call this little piece here. It's not something I think I would wear, so I'm going to stick with view A there. And the fabrics that are called for are, there's a number of them. Let's see, batiks, challis, charmeuse, chiffon, cotton lawn, cotton types, crepe de chine, gauze, silky types, and voile. So what I am planning to use is this cotton fabric here. And I bought this last year on a trip to Nashville, Tennessee. And so I loved this so much. It's kind of a special fabric for me, but this color, like this yellow, is not a color that looks great on me. So what I thought, I had originally wanted to do a button-up shirt with it. That might be too bright and too busy to be like near my face. So I thought it might be perfect as a skirt. And then I could wear like the rose-colored, solid rose-colored shirt with it, or a green. I love green. I wear a lot of green. I wear a lot of this maroon burgundy color and rosy red. So I would have some options as to what I could wear with it if I chose to do it as a skirt. So that is what I'm going to do. This was one that I had done on a little short video that I used to do called Monday Matchups that I hope to get back to soon. Now that quilting's wrapping up, I'm going to jump wholeheartedly back into garment sewing. Someone asked if I had a tutorial out on this skirt, and I do not, but I think that I am going to make this a tutorial. So I'm going to record the process of sewing it and kind of explain what I'm doing as I go. And yeah, so that's pretty much what's on the sewing plate for September. It's enough to keep me busy. As my longtime viewers know, I say it frequently. I'm a slow sewist. I've got a busy life like most of us do, so I often don't have as much time to sew as I would like. But I've got big plans, and let's see how far I get. So what did you guys think? Are you guys participating in Project Dress a Girl this year? I hope that you are. It's such a fun and worthy cause. And for me, it's such a diversion from making clothes for myself to get to make these cute little dresses. I love it. And they sew up in like no time flat because they're so tiny. Anywho, I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider giving it a like or a thumbs up. It really helps me out, and I appreciate it so much. And if you're not yet subscribed, I hope that you'll consider pressing the subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on any future videos or posts that I do, and especially getting to see how these little dresses turn out. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. And until next time, just keep sewing.